before was meditation. Like, what are some of the meditations that you practice or that you would like to share? What are some of the benefits?
Yeah. Some of the benefits are, um, releasing, they talk about your subconscious mind and how a lot of things get stored into your subconscious mind. A lot of things that happen to your life get stored into your subconscious mind. Let's say something bad that happened. Maybe you took a risk and it didn't go well, or you got rejected by somebody, or something like that happens and it gets stored into your subconscious mind. And then after a while, it's like you begin to believe that that's your truth, or that that's going to happen again. There's so many things coming at us all day long, and those things get kind of stuck into your subconscious mind. So when you meditate, let's say you just are quiet, you just close your eyes and you just breathe, you're able to kind of like let those subconscious thoughts go. And like Yogi Bhajan, who brought Kundalini over, would say, like, you literally just like dumping out your subconscious mind, which is similar to like when you're sleeping and you're dreaming, right? That's like your subconscious thoughts, like just kind of taking form. Like, I have some crazy dreams sometimes. And so it's like, it feels like a release though. And so that's one thing, you're just like releasing these subconscious thoughts, and you're kind of like slowing down for a second. It's almost like just stopping before you start again, giving yourself that break. It helps the nervous system to calm down when you're breathing like that. And lots of times you're in your, flight or fight mode, and you're in the parasympathetic or the sympathetic, and you want to be in the parasympathetic, which is the more relaxed state. When you're more relaxed, the hormones that you're even producing in your body are more relaxed, and your body feels safe. And if you're someone who gets, like, let's say, a lot of food cravings is just hormones releasing, saying, we need this, we need that, because we're in kind of like this survival mode. When I know for myself, when I'm relaxed, when I sleep well, like, I don't have those crazy hunger hormones. When I don't sleep well, when I don't get enough sleep, when I'm stressed, I'm like all of a sudden hungry. I need to eat like everything. But it's knowing, again, awareness and deciphering like where it's coming from. Like, are you actually hungry, or like, what are you actually hungry for? So it helps with things like that, like balancing your hormones, not necessarily balancing your hormones. I'm saying getting into a relaxed state so that your body is producing more of those relaxing hormones. Another one is to break thought patterns, looped thought patterns. I know sometimes when I'm stressed about a situation, I will literally repeat it in my brain like over and over again. Like, I just like can't get it out of my mind. And I'm like, if I'm trying to decide on something, it'll like loop in my head. It's like I go through this whole thought pattern. I'm like, well, what if I do this? Or what if I do that? Well, maybe I shouldn't. Okay, maybe I'll do this. Okay, well, then what should I do? And then it's like literally like this loop that goes over and over and over. And like, that's so stressful. Like, that you could drive yourself mad, So there's one meditation that I love doing that's called the Kirtan Kriya, the Sa Ta Nama. And you literally just, put your finger like this. You say Sa Ta Na Ma, and you go one at a time, and you just keep doing that. Sa Ta Na Ma, Sa Ta Na Ma. And you do it with both hands. And you will like break that thought pattern, if you're having some sort of like stressful thought loop going on in your head. And it is so freeing. I can't tell you like how amazing and freeing that meditation is. If you want to take it one step further, like obviously you would have your eyes closed, but one step further is that you actually would imagine a gold line dropping down into the middle of your head and out through the middle of your eyebrows, which sounds really strange, but it's to create this like connection and this awareness from your brain and your third eye point. And to visualize this gold line going down to the middle of your head and then out through the middle of your eyebrows with the hands. And it helps you just stay off of your thoughts and onto this line. And honestly, it feels very therapeutic. Like the first time I did it, just having this line kind of go in and out and in and out with the fingers very, very, very powerful. It's probably my favorite. Like with my Kundalini certification, we did so many different meditations, and that was definitely my favorite one. One time we did it for 62 minutes, which sounds insanely long if you've never even meditated for a minute before. And like, know that, like, yeah, definitely work your way up to doing a meditation for 62 minutes. You could start with like 1 minute, 3 minutes, and then 5, 11, 22, like go up from there like that. But it is so powerful. I remember one time we did it in our certification, and I was feeling there was something that was going on with someone, and I was really upset. And I remember I was crying like most of the day, and I like couldn't get my thoughts off of it. I just couldn't. I was just stuck on it. I was like, my brain, I could just feel like I was just letting this person like kind of eat me alive. And then we did that meditation, and about like halfway through, it's like all of a sudden I could feel, we did it for 62 minutes, and it was like I just kind of started to flow with it, and I forgot about my thoughts. And by the time we got out of the meditation, I felt so light. I felt so free. I felt happy. I felt positive. Like I had a complete shift from what I felt before. And I was like so angry at this person. I was so mad. And it completely shifted into like, I was happy. Like I didn't care. I'm like, why was I so worried about this? It was just, it was so freeing, and it was so powerful how our brain can just control our lives like that, or we can let people's actions towards us change our whole life. And so having these kinds of tools and this type of technology in your back pocket to help you is so incredibly empowering. And so I definitely encourage people to meditate and to find that practice for themselves.
Yeah, and that also shows that even happiness, it's not coming from outside of us like we always think. It's
Yeah.
when we do these practices and we start to feel like blissed out, we realize that it's coming from within us, and this is it's beautiful.
Yeah, like when there isn't all this like, crap coming at us, your natural state probably is very happy, like a baby. Like a baby like is just very happy because they're happy, that's just our natural state. And they haven't been rejected yet, or they haven't, babies haven't fallen in love and then fallen out of love, so, or felt jaded. So just, remembering that like our normal state, exactly like you said, is happiness, and it doesn't need to come, something doesn't have to happen in your life, or someone doesn't have to come into your life or make a certain amount of money in order for that to be true. So yeah. So